Hey guys, make sure you subscribe to Adam Time Lord's YouTube channel and yeah, thumbs up, like, comment, all that lovely stuff.
I will not change!
I will not change! I will not change! No, no! This whole thing's ridiculous!
Hello? Someone there?
Who's that?
I'm the doctor!
The doctor? Oh, I don't think so, no. Dear me, no. You may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor. The original, you might say.
Look at him, being all weird.
Yeah, sorry.
Stop. No, just no.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, we are back again for...
Bigger and better than ever. Before. Beer. Bigger beer than ever before.
Anyway, hello guys. We are here to do Doctor Who the Christmas trailer, Twice Upon a Time, with Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor and David Bradley as the 1st Doctor.
Indeed.
I want William Hartnell to come and say, hey, that's my role, get off!
You should say that he was the original Doctor.
So yeah guys, we are here to do a trailer breakdown of that, and I cannot wait for it. It's going to be amazing.
All that coming up.
So here's the original scene of the 10th planet, the ending I think, of the TARDIS there in the snow. And I think it's at the ending. I don't know, because I remembered in Power of the Daleks it just shows this. This is like the first.
Oh, is this the first scene in Power of the Daleks?
Yeah,
right.
It's the first scene in Power of the Daleks, and then it just comes on to inside the TARDIS, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to see. I have thought about him of it being. Thought about it being in the Doctor having you know we just see like original scenes from the 10th planet, and then it just comes on to like to today's.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, and of course that's what happens throughout the trailer as well. I mean,
yeah.
I wonder how much in the actual episode, how much they will link it to the 10th. I'm sure they will, but will they show original scenes? Will they show original scenes, or is this just for the trailer? I mean, obviously this shows us that this is on the 10th planet, and this is the first Doctor's last episode, and it's a good shout out to all the old Whovians out there. But, will this appear in the actual episode?
You know what I just find interesting, because the first Doctor disappears, and I think it's in part 3, and if he's still in and if he sees the 12th Doctor in the snow, and the 12th Doctor's TARDIS there, where the heck's the first Doctor? He's got to be around or something. I don't know. It'll probably show in
I mean, that's not really the most pressing question, but I think later on in the trailer you actually see his TARDIS.
Yeah, I hope we
side by side.
Yeah, I hope we get to go inside it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I think there are scenes inside it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we'll be talking about in later. A minute. But yeah, this scene's really
great start.
Great,
brilliant start to the trailer. Gets you really pumped. Like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
And thirsty for more, really.
The next scene I find really good, which we'll talk about in 1 second. Love, pride, hate, fear. Have you no emotions, sir? The first Doctor, I have to say, I love the way it's been edited into, to the actual scene.
Yeah.
And then it changes into David Bradley.
Yeah. The William Hartnell in this, and then to David Bradley. Yeah. They've done the transition amazingly well.
Yeah.
I'm really buzzing about.
I can't wait.
I'm liking this probably even more than the prospect of John Sim coming in.
Oh yeah, I mean,
John Sim was like, everyone fangirling, but of course this is almost drawing in an even bigger audience, if you will. Because this brings back people that were there for the seeing the first Doctor, and
I would like to say sorry.
No.
Okay. I have to say they did in An Adventure in Space and Time. They did so brilliant for choosing the right person to play the first Doctor.
David Bradley was great.
David Bradley's the perfect
and we
man.
no longer just see him as Argus Filch.
He's just to be honest, you can actually see that he looks like Hartnell.
You can see that.
You can see that.
It's great.
And the ending of The Adventure in Space and Time, when the guy who was playing the second Doctor, I'm sorry, but he just looked. they did not do any good work on him.
Nowhere near as they've done with David Bradley, at least.
No. He was only there for a few seconds, so I think people can look past that, really.
Yeah. But still, this scene obviously is prospect of what's to come, and I'm really, really buzzing.
But well, the scenes from the 10th planet is saying it to a Mondasian Cyberman, so it's just, I don't know. It could be like it could show like a clip, a bit of the clip from the 10th planet, and then it just turns into colour, and then like the first Doctor just goes, because in I think it was part 3, but the Doctor disappears. From what I know of, I was going to say David Bradley then, but it's still. From what I heard, William Hartnell was. I heard 2 things. Rather, he was on holiday at the time, so he wasn't on set, or at the time he was really ill. So I think he was ill because that's the reason why he had to quit the show, but the other time where Hartnell had to wasn't on set, so I'm guessing, but because it was just Ben and Polly, and I'm guessing like where the first Doctor went was he went to see the 12th Doctor, but you know that's how it wasn't planned out in the 10th Planet. But
he didn't go to see the
no,
12th. He just bumped into him.
Yeah, he just bumped into him. But I kind of like how, you know, Stevens kind of like made an excuse where the first Doctor went.
Yes, yeah, of course. It explains his absence, and it explains. Yeah, it's kind of. He's done well this time. He's done well.
He did good. Well done, Moffat.
Moffat done good.
There's a good Moffat. Right, we'll get on to the next scene.
And here we have the William Hartnell of today.
Yes. Oh, I like how he just finished. How it just turns into colour, and then he just says like, "Have you no emotions, sir?"
Yeah.
I'm interested on like, are they going to do like they're gonna like show some scenes of like Hartnell, and then next minute it just goes on to goes into colour.
You know what? I wonder. I mean, my initial thoughts are that it's just for the trailer.
Yeah.
That it's kind of saying that it's kind of tying strings, and it's kind of making connections and and sort of saying, look, we've got the first Doctor, we've got the first Doctor here, and my guess is for the actual episode, then you'll just have the colour version, David Bradley, but who knows? Who knows?
I have thought about this, so I think I've sent it to the group chat on Facebook. I can't remember though, but I think what I'm about to say, I think some of you can agree with me, some of you can't, but as you all know, there have been some lost stories from the 60s, and I've been wanting kind of like them to be like remastered, but they get like the actors like, you know, David Bradley's the first Doctor and he does the lost stories.
Yeah.
But that, as much as that sounds amazing though, but you know, I think old fans will probably be like, oh, you know, he can't exactly be like.
I mean, hasn't David Bradley been part of Big Finish? Like, I'm sure he's done audio things to do with William Hartnell, right?
Interesting thing is, he's I actually saw a picture of David Bradley as the first Doctor today, and he's doing his first Big Finish, I believe.
Oh, okay. So that is going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's what I know. I don't know too much of it. I just saw a picture of it on Facebook, and it said Big Finish. It's like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know though, but you know, I would love to see like Lost Stories remastered, but you know, different actors. But you know, if they still look the same though, they can still act the same though. They just look a bit different.
Yeah. I think that'd be all right.
I think that would work. You know, I'd rather have that than nothing.
Yeah, and I think it's all about the imagination, and it's all about, you know, it's all about the story and the adventures than the actors themselves. You know, the actors are playing a character that's bigger than themselves, and it's all about that, and I think that's more important than it's not William Hartnell playing the first Doctor, so
yeah.
I mean, obviously that would be cool, but I think David Bradley does a good job.
David Bradley can just hit at anything off. Doesn't matter what character it is.
This is Adam fangirling again.
No, it's not just that.
Sure.
I have seen we all seen David Bradley in other things. He's been in Harry Potter and obviously Doctor Who, Game of Thrones. This guy's watching Game of Thrones now.
I am, yeah.
He is. I'm up to date with that, but David Bradley's in it, and I'm not going to say any more because
don't give me any spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers though, but he is in that. He was also in. I think he was. He's been in a few. I think he was in Hot Fuzz, only for a few minutes though.
Rings a bell, actually.
Yeah.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, he was only in it for a few minutes. I think he had like all these guns and like Simon.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, what a legend. Yes. Oh. So he just acquired them. What's that? Would you like a look?
If you've seen Hot Fuzz, guys, you'll know what he's on about.
That's such a good film.
David Bradley, I guarantee he will hit off the First Doctor.
I mean, here we go. Just
one man.
Not really much to say about this. Just cool.
One man. Actually, one woman. Yes, the iconic ending to the Doctor Falls.
Indeed.
I would like.
Yeah. Go on.
Sorry. I would like to know how when the Christmas special starts, and I just want to know how it just starts off from there. I think it would be quite interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I've personally not got much to say on this, but
no.
It's just interesting.
I just want to see like the First Doctor going up to that scene to the 12th Doctor, and I want the First Doctor to say, "Well, hello there, young man," and then the 12th Doctor responds, "You're one to talk."
Yeah. I mean, like I've said before, I'm just really looking forward to the chemistry between
me too.
The 12th and the First Doctors.
So. I heard that they get. This is just what I've heard. Don't know if it's true though, but I heard that they get a bit. They start having a bit of an argument. I think it's about Susan actually.
Shoshan,
yes. Susan. My guess is at the end of it, I think before the 12th Doctor regenerates, I think that he's going to visit Susan.
Interesting.
He's just going to see Susan like he promised. And I think that would be so perfect to end the 12th Doctor.
That would be lovely.
It would. Honestly would. Yeah. But yeah, that's all we've got to say about this scene.
It's just the Doctor getting angry as he always does. So
yeah, that's what Peter Capaldi's Doctor's all about.
What it's good for. So yeah.
Now, One Destiny. Now, I would say just a fair to say to you guys that we're not talking about every single screenshot in this, so because there's not really much to talk about really. We're just talking about the
key ones.
Yeah,
really.
the important ones.
Yeah.
So One Destiny. No, it should be Two Destiny.
Well, I mean, of course it's following on from One Man, One Destiny, but yeah, it's just it gets you thinking. What could it mean? What could it really mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's typical film talk to me, but one man, one destiny, and there can only be, stuff like that. But I mean, apart from it being a bit cliche, it gets your cogs turning and your brain,
I think it's an epic title to put in for an epic trailer.
So I guess it just leaves you thinking, and what could it really mean?
Yeah.
What destiny do they share?
Who knows?
Who
knows? Now, the ending of the 10th Planet. Now, this is one of my... I mean, I'm interested though, but I'm a bit worried though because I don't want, from what we can see, the first Doctor there growing is regenerating though. But in the original 10th Planet, he just collapses on the floor. No light comes out like that, and I'm a bit worried that Moffat's going to rewrite a little bit of the 10th Planet, and I don't really want that.
I don't think he'll rewrite it.
Yeah, though, but he's just, the first Doctor collapses on the floor. He doesn't have like any regeneration glow coming out of his hand.
Yeah. But is she holding?
Polly.
Is Polly holding William Hartnell's hand? Is that William Hartnell?
Yeah.
I mean, or should I say, sorry, is that the first Doctor?
That's the first Doctor.
Definitely the first Doctor.
Definitely the first Doctor.
Curious. Okay, maybe he will rewrite it then. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it though, but just don't do too much of it.
Yeah. I mean, Moffat has burnt his fingers before with writing. There are episodes that shall not be named. Okay,
sorry.
You sound exactly like David Bradley on Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, that's what it was meant to be. That's what it's going to do. That is what it's going to do in this.
But yeah, so we're kind of hoping that Moffat doesn't ruin it, but
yeah.
He'll have old fans watching eagle-eyed to make sure nothing's out of place. So hopefully it isn't a contradiction. But if it is, don't know. Oh well.
Yeah. Well, from from my trailer reaction to this scene got me really excited. Polly has just appeared there, but I'm not really thinking of, expecting too much of Ben and Polly. I don't think they're gonna be with the first Doctor, so, because we explained it before that the first Doctor was absent, and Moffat's kind of like explaining where the first Doctor's gone. And Ben and Polly weren't with him, so I just want it just to be the 12th Doctor and the first Doctor.
I mean, I can't comment much more than I have because because I haven't seen the 10th Planet. Maybe I should watch it before the Christmas episode.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Maybe that can be a thing.
I have it now, guys. Oh. I feel so proud to say that now that I own all the classics.
Boasting that you should honestly see his shelves. They are in danger of falling down with the weight of all his Doctor Who.
I'm surprised that it's still fit. That nothing's fallen over yet. Well, apart from Series 8, but other than that, no. Because my Series 8 is dodgy. Yeah. But yeah, it does look interesting, this scene. I would like to know how it's going to be planned out and that, but just our only problem is it's just
hopefully it's not a contradiction.
Yeah, just don't rewrite too much of the 10th Planet though. But if he's still going to if he's going to write the 10th Planet, just still stick how the script was back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
I'm sure they'll try to as much as possible.
Yeah.
To make it more authentic.
Yeah. But just don't do stuff like that with the Doctor with regeneration glow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. 2 TARDISes.
So exciting. So exciting.
So exciting. This is oh, I know. To see in the first Doctor's TARDIS and the original TARDIS, it's just
the original, you might say.
The original, you might say. I just want the first Doctor to say to the 12th Doctor, "Yours is bigger than mine, young man." And then the 12th Doctor's just standing there, it's like, "Yes, I know.
Well, this will be like the only circumstance which he can say it's bigger on the outside.
Yeah, true. That's very true. It's bigger on the outside. But and then the first Doctor just goes into the 12th Doctor's. Mine looks bigger on the inside, and yours is bigger from the outside.
Yeah.
And then the 12th Doctor goes, I know. I remembered a long time ago. Susan was messing.
In all fairness, I think the new TARDIS is bigger on the inside than the old one.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, yes, I know. Susan was messing around with my controls, and then one time she messed it up, and that's why I have got. This is why it is stuck into this police box. So that's why it won't change. So you better sort out, Susan.
Anyway, but this scene looks, gives one chills down spine.
Does.
I mean,
it's just how, the two Doctors just come out of their TARDIS at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what just gives it so epicness.
Yeah, much epicness.
And the background weather that looks really interesting.
Yeah. Oh, do you think we're still on the 10th planet here?
Yeah. No, it looks. I've been told that this is based in World War One.
Oh, okay. Which is why we get the soldiers later.
Yeah.
Right, I see. Okay, that's interesting then.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder.
So I'm just guessing, they just go off on an event. The two Doctors just go off on an adventure, and then 12th Doctor goes and regenerates, and then the first Doctor just returns back to where he was.
Yeah. And maybe he'll forget like they did in Day of the Doctor.
Yeah, I think I think the first Doctor needs this though, because he because it's the first time that the Doctor is regenerating, and he's going to see his latest self, and he's just like, look, I'm scared. I don't know what it's going to be like. So he's giving some advice. The 12th Doctor's giving some advice what it's going to be like in the future, and the first Doctor's going to probably be like, I think the 12th Doctor seeing the first Doctor, I think he's going to bring him hope to carry on.
That's interesting. Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're both going through a regeneration sequence.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like a mutual thing. Maybe they both they're there to
just to
put it into
perspective
and support each other. And
yeah. I can see them having a great laugh, being emotional, and being a bit angry with each other in a way. So this is the biggest reason why I'm looking forward to it. The chemistry
between them.
That's the one thing I'm looking forward to the most about it. It's just it's just I honestly I just cannot wait. I cannot wait whatsoever. And we see here the Doctor touching a snowflake, and he says, "We're trapped inside a single moment." So,
it's your bog standard time trap.
I think they're in a place where time has frozen. I think that's probably like the main arc of the story. Like why is time frozen and all that. So my guess is that the two Doctors go back in time to see what's actually happened. That's just my guess. I'm not 100% sure though. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I personally like to make rather educated guesses. Yeah, that's feasible. I think it's maybe some things happened and they're stuck within this time trap, and I'd imagine that the TARDISes might not work during this. I don't know, but
it just looks really interesting, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. Yeah. I see. Looking at this image, I'm like, what? Why is the Doctor having a look at a snowflake? But once you gave me the context of you're actually stuck in a time loop, then
trapped inside a single moment, he says.
Yeah. Then it gets a lot more sinister.
It sure does.
Mycroft?
Mycroft.
It is Mycroft.
But it's actually Mark Gatiss.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
There should be a Benedict Cumberbatch here somewhere.
Yes, he should be hiding somewhere. He should be, where's Watson? So, the character that Mark Gatiss is playing, when I first saw him appearing in this, I was like, fine, okay, Mark Gatiss is in this, wasn't really much of a surprise, but Mark Gatiss is just there because he's appeared in Doctor Who before, though. But with a mustache like that, he just looks like Adolf Hitler, doesn't he?
I mean,
I'm only just saying my opinion.
It's a very unique mustache type.
Yeah,
I guess, but
wait till...
I mean, but you look at most, war generals, and I think it was a fashion at the time, I don't think it's quite the Hitler mustache, but
no, there's another scene about where he looks a bit more Hitler styled. Sorry, guys, if you're German, I'm sorry. If you find this offensive, I'm sorry. But I've heard also he could be playing the Brigadier, which I'm not. If that's true, I won't be happy because I think that'll be a bit of an insult to Nicholas Courtney in a way, because we've always seen the Brigadier.
Well, I thought Brigadier, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Well,
I don't know. It could be, but Brigadier was more John Pertwee.
Yeah, but in the Wedding of River song, which I hate, just to say, but he got confirmed that he died, and then in the end of Series 8, we just saw him as a Cyberman. I think not much people like that though, but I think it's a lovely end. I think it's lovely for the Brigadier, aka Nicholas Courtney. That the Doctor finally salutes to him though. But bringing if Mark Gatiss is bringing him back, no Stephen Moffat, but Mark Gatiss will be. I doubt it is though, but if it is, I won't know what to feel. I really don't.
I personally don't think it is. It did. I mean, the first time I saw this, I did think about the Brigadier, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
No.
But I guess we'll see.
If
it is, then sure. Yeah. I don't know.
He just. To be honest, he just looks like a normal general, really. And he says, "I'm so sorry. You don't happen to be a doctor." And then you just get, the 12th Doctor saying, "Trying to be funny."
Yeah. I don't think I've
which we did a take
more
on
to say.
No. Well, I would like to know what Mark Gatiss' character's got to do with it, though.
Yeah, because it says, his name in the
so
he's got title sequence.
He's got something to do with it. Who knows? I'm interested.
Good old troublesome 12.
Oh yes, just he's just there, just to remind us that he says, "I'm not dead yet." Oh wait.
He probably is playing a guitar in this.
I doubt it. No, I think the 12th Doctor's going to be, serious. So I know that we've had the 12th Doctor being a bit, I think in Series 8, he was really dark, the Rebel Doctor, which I personally like. And then Series 9, he went all bumbling, childish. But we still got some seriousness in him though. But it was mostly bumbling because I think it was just for like for kids to to appreciate the 12th Doctor more, because Matt was more down to satisfying the kids than anything.
I guess with 12 it did go darker. But yeah. Obviously, I liked it, but I didn't mind it. Kid, so
yeah. But in Series 10, I think it was just balance, which I really liked, and I think that's how 12 should be.
Hello.
Hello, young man.
He's actually like that. It's just the TARDIS translates what he's saying.
Yeah, the first Doctor just speaks mumbo jumbo, but it's just the TARDIS itself translated itself.
Yeah, exactly.
like every planet he's on, every planet he's on, it just translates to their language. But the first Doctor's not actually from Gallifrey. No, he's from the planet where there's loads of first Doctors.
They actually all come from their parallel Hotford's films.
Yeah. There's a planet with loads of David Bradleys.
Just all the David Bradleys. Yeah. All the David Bradleys.
I mean, we should ask him.
Well, who knows? You didn't hear it from me. That's all I can say.
Okay, I see what you mean. He does look more like Hitler here. I just thought because they've used him before, let's kill Hitler.
Yeah.
Then, I wouldn't have thought they'd bring him back, but I don't know. Maybe it is.
Since I've heard this story is kind of based in World War One, I don't think.
Oh, World War One.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to see Hitler there,
no.
And plus.
Well, I don't know. Hitler did fight in World War One.
He did though, but he probably was a bit more younger than he was in World War Two. Yes, I don't think he had a mustache, but I don't know because I didn't study him. Because I didn't study much of the World Wars.
Yeah.
I wish I did more history.
So I mean, again, it's like begs the question, what character is he playing?
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting, and he's inside the TARDIS.
He is. I mean, would the two Doctors really let him inside the TARDIS?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'd imagine yes, but not if it was. I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't want to make a guess because I don't know enough really.
True. Yeah, but time will tell.
So Adam's a little pyromaniac here, and he insists he wants to talk about the explosions.
Yes.
So here we are, talking about fire and kabooms.
Because you're in every episode. You've got to have a good,
Gotta have a good explosion.
Yeah.
Gotta have a good explosion. It's not a good episode otherwise.
No, it'd be boring.
Yeah. I mean, who cares about Blink?
Yeah.
It's a stupid episode.
No explosions.
If it had an explosion in, would be great. Would be brilliant. But no. It's a terrible episode because it doesn't have any explosions in.
No.
So
Rose is more better. That has an explosion.
Yeah. So by default, it's better.
Yeah. Well, there's another scene that that we're not going to do, but because it's pretty much the same though. But I'm going to talk about it anyway. There's another scene of this, and it's just got the 12th Doctor with the screwdriver, and the first Doctor's just there without a screwdriver. So which is kind of I'm gonna be interested on how is the first Doctor saying, well, what is that device you've got there? Because the first Doctor never had the sonic screwdriver. The second Doctor invented it. I don't know if he made it, if he had it earlier though, because I haven't seen North Troughton yet though. But I remembered him having it in the war games.
Did he actually invent the sonic screwdriver?
Yeah, he did.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but it was only just a torch.
Oh, was it?
It was just a torch. It was just unscrewing screws.
Ah, fair enough.
Which is probably pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, sidetracked.
Yes.
What's this scene about?
Well, to me, it just looks epic. I don't know.
This is the reason he wanted to talk about it. Oh, fire! Right, I'm Ginger. He loves my hair. Right, fire. He's a flipping pyromaniac. That's all it is. He lives for it. It's crazy.
No, it looks like a World War One bomb going off, and they're just probably escaping from it though. But by the looks of it, with the what do you call it?
Is that just a tree?
I think it's.
Is it barbed wire?
I think it's barbed wire or a branch.
Yeah, it looks like barbed wire on a branch, doesn't it?
It looks,
Yeah,
it looks a bit like a back in the Dr. Dances when Nancy was cutting through barbed wire. It looks like the bomb places where the guards were.
See what you mean. Well, yeah, I mean they used barbed wire all over the place, really.
Yeah. It looks like probably one of the Germans is probably just doing an explosion on the Doctors.
Possibly. I don't know. Or maybe it's something else entirely.
Yeah, I just know it in this scene. You just hear the 12th Doctor saying, "We do have one little advantage," and then you just hear the first Doctor going, "What advantage? There's two of us." Which is basically the best thing to do because there's two Doctors.
Mm-hmm. Although, I mean, I wonder, because obviously the 12th Doctor will be a lot more experienced with like a load of different things.
Yeah,
he'll know a lot more.
He would.
So the first Doctor, with.
I can see the first Doctor being like really wise and all that. Well, he is. He is though. But I think the first Doctor is gonna give the 12th Doctor some charm, like the 12th, like the first Doctor does something, and then the 12th Doctor's just like, I remember doing that. I admire it. So I think. The first Doctor can still have some really good experience. So, well, he has, though, because, the Doctor's earlier life was on Gallifrey. So, the first Doctor, I have to say TARDIS...
Well, Gallifrey's still around for him. Well, technically Gallifrey's still around for the 12th Doctor because he saved it and everything.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't know if you guys seen it though. I will put a link on the description below. But sadly, he had to he deactivated his YouTube channel. There was a video of TARDIS archives, and he did a really good theory on how old the Doctor is, and he explains like.
Wait, that video's being taken down?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Such a good video.
I know, it's all been taken down, all his YouTube videos. Which is really sad, because he was really good, TARDIS Archives. But he says, like, he like made up. Well, he kind of like did how old was the Doctor when he left Gallifrey? So you know.
Yeah. It's all very interesting. Although, you know, all of this is only speculation, and I wonder what this really entails.
Yeah, but I think this scene in this trailer just got it more epic. This got me. This is when I had a fangasm in the reaction video. That's just me fanboying, guys.
Yes, because it's a flipping explosion.
Yes.
He's obsessed. Honestly,
I'm
obsessed with them.
Should we get on to the next scene?
I think we should.
We should. And this is where we just see the 12th Doctor saying when he says, "We do have one," then you just get this scene saying "little advantage."
Oh, is that this scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I would like to know how the first Doctor's going to react to the 12th Doctor's TARDIS, because we've had like many other Doctors reacting to future versions of the Doctor's TARDIS. Like,
if he says you've redecorated the desktop theme, I don't like it.
No, I want the first Doctor to say something new. Like, would he admire it or would he insult it?
Probably insult it.
Yeah,
he was a grumpy.
Yeah. I don't know, because the first Doctor, like, because this is from where the first Doctor's at, is the 10th planet, and you haven't really seen much of the first Doctor's era. He kind of starts off grumpy and then he becomes a bit more
mellow.
Yeah, becomes a bit more a little bit more happier, but he's still a bit grumpy though.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is probably like the time where the first Doctor's, you know,
gets a proper conversation with
yeah. I would like to know what the first Doctor's going to react like. As I said, no other Doctors have reacted to the TARDIS and they've insulted it, like the 10th Doctor, for instance, saying, "Oh, you were redecorated. I don't like it." Well, I think the whole "you were decorated, I don't like it" is from the second Doctor, from the 5 Doctors, when the second Doctor just walks into the Brigadier's office. That's where it all starts from.
Okay. I see.
With my Patrick Charlton voice, it's like, "You've had this place redecorated, haven't you? I don't like it." I think
But that's and then it's carried on through the ages.
Yes, I'm no Christopher Thompson, guys. I'm no Christopher Thompson. But yeah, I would really like to know like what the 2 Doctors are planning there, and how the first Doctor's gonna react to 12 TARDIS. Because I can just see him like insulting it, but admiring it as well.
well, like I said before, it's perhaps the only phrase where "it's bigger on the outside."
Yeah.
Is because 12's is bigger on the outside than
the first
Doctor's. So for some reason, this is Adam's favourite scene.
I just like the way the 2 Doctors just jump onto the chains. I just want to know what they're doing. Like, are they still in the TARDIS or something?
Can't be stealing the TARDIS, surely.
No, it looks like they're like...
Oh, still in the TARDIS?
Yeah, still in the TARDIS.
I thought you said stealing the TARDIS.
No.
What?
No, like, are they in another room in the TARDIS, or... do you know?
I mean, it's very feasible that they're in another room in the TARDIS, but...
Yeah. They're just both grabbing onto a chain. I just like the way they just jump on it. It's just like, I really want to know what they're doing. Well, what do you think they're doing?
I don't know. I mean, it's your classic action, isn't it? It's your classic Doctor Who action. Running away from something, perhaps. That's always that's usually the case when they jump onto chains like that, running away from something.
Yeah.
But what?
The first Doctor's running away from Stephen Moffat because he doesn't want to be fancy.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be fancy.
That's all the episode is. That's what it is. Adam, you've sussed it. It's Stephen Moffat.
Yeah.
It's Stephen Moffat's the bad guy.
Yeah.
I know we do love Stephen Moffat for the most part. He's done
really good, but you know there's some parts that he's messed up,
which we'll explain later.
Yes, we know what you're referencing, but yeah, can you tell where they actually are? All I can just see is like a little door behind the first Doctor. He's grabbing onto a chain and like 3 lights. Like it just looks. This is the reason why I think they're in another part of the TARDIS.
Does it give you any more detail in the trailer? Or?
No, it just shows the 12th Doctor jumping onto it as well.
Curious. Yeah, I don't know. Looks very interesting indeed.
Yeah, but the direction, I just like how they grab onto it. It's kind of like not really much to do on it, but good direction, I would say. Whatever they're doing.
Perhaps, yeah,
I am looking forward to this scene. I just want to know what they're doing.
He was like, oh, I so want to talk about this scene. Honestly, he's been non-stop talking about this scene.
I know. I'm looking forward to talking about this. But yeah, this is all I just want to say. I just want to know what they're doing.
There you have it.
There you have it, guys.
Well.
Hello, indeed. Andrew has been wanting to have a great conversation about this scene. So go on, Andrew.
Well, when you look at a scene, you must observe it for what it is.
Yes.
What I see here is, oh look, a companion back to life. oh, but what happened? An episode ago. Hang on, that companion died. I mean, this kind of rings warning bells because we all hate Hellbent.
I know. It just looks like it's gonna be Hellbent all over again.
I mean, surely Moffat would have learned from his mistake.
Yeah, but
why have you brought back Bill? Hopefully the reason is all right, but I mean,
it could be like
not as stupid as I'm gonna stop time. I'm gonna get the companion. Yeah.
The only thing that I can think positive about that probably the 12th Doctor's probably just. It's probably on like the floor or something, like nearly regenerating, and then just.
Oh, you're thinking of it like Amy Pond.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
No, I think it's serious. I think it's genuinely Bill. Yeah. I think it is. I mean, to be fair, I'm not too annoyed because we've only had Bill for one series.
Yeah.
But...
I know what you're getting at. Okay, she's gonna be in the episode, but just don't be in it for too long.
I'd love to hear his reasoning for this.
Yeah, I really do. I just don't want her to take over the episode. I love Bill, and I just don't want this to happen. And even if she is in the. Even if this actually happens, which I really don't want to, where the heck's Heather gone? She was with Heather.
Yeah.
Where the hell's Heather?
I mean, I don't want to presume the worst, but no. I'm more. I just feel like I've got no other choice.
You know what? You know what would annoy me the most if we have less first Doctor, more Bill screen. I would hate that.
Yeah.
I want it to be the other way around.
Yeah. Hopefully, Bill's just in it for a few minutes.
Yeah. Just want it to be like the Doctor's imagination or something.
Well, I mean, I don't think it is. I think it is genuinely Bill. But
I don't know, but I'm hoping this is just going to be like at the end or something.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
is that all we?
That's all my rant over, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell us in the guys what you think about this scene, because we haven't had the best experience about talking about this particular scene. I mean, the trailer just made it all epic and exciting until that very ending scene.
Yeah, and that it's shown right at the end as well. I don't know. Chances are it'll all be fine and it'll be an amazing film.
Yeah,
an amazing episode. But what if it's like Hellbent?
Oh, I don't want to be reminded of. I don't want my Christmas to be ruined like that.
But yeah, no. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Moffat, please control yourself.
So there you go.
Twice Upon a Time. What do you think of this title? I think it's clever.
I think it's very clever. Yeah, because obviously, they want things like that. They want things that sort of are a twist on a common saying,
Once Upon a Time.
Like it's a very typical kind of twist. So it's you could kind of see it.
I really think it's clever.
Yeah, certainly. But I mean that sums up the trailer really.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed making this. Have you?
I've really enjoyed it. Yeah. Being able to moan about my opinions. No. In all seriousness, it's fun.
I generally cannot wait for this Christmas episode, but I'm really going to be sad when Peter goes. But I'm looking forward to.
Peter's grown on us.
He really has.
I originally didn't like him, and I know quite a few people left watching Doctor Who because of him. But I think if you persist, really he really grows on you. And his first episode, Deep Breath,
is brilliant.
Is the best first episode of any Doctor I've seen.
If I'm being honest now, the 12th Doctor's probably my favourite Doctor throughout the modern era. I generally think that now.
See, this is the first time I've heard this.
Yeah, I admit it now, guys. Peter Capaldi is now my all-time favourite Doctor from the modern era.
Well, there you have it.
Alex Goddard, if you're watching this, you'll probably be loving me right now.
From the modern era.
From the modern era.
Obviously.
But if it's
Tom Baker.
Tom's the classic Doctor for me.
Wow. Well, there you go.
There you go. Tell me in the comments what you think of this of this trailer. If you're looking forward to it or you're not looking forward to it, or there's some scenes that you're interested in, just
please
say in the comments.
Just comment whether you agree or disagree. Or
I'd be happy to know. I won't be negative to you as possible.
he'll rage at you. He really will.
I'll just rage at you.
You'll regret it.
No, guys, I'm joking. No, I love my subscribers, and please do subscribe to me because I'm on 93 now. Please do.
He's a desperate kid.
I am. But yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Twice Upon a Time.
Twice Upon a Time. Thanks for watching, guys. I shall see you soon.
Good time.
Hello. Why not subscribe to Adam Time Lord Fishwick's YouTube channel? It's very good, Goodbye.
Trying to be funny.